Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients, and this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office, locations in Altus and Mangum.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
We may be small town, but we have big dreams. This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC, and we are proud supporters of the Mangum Tigers and Leedey Tigers. To all the athletes this season, give it your very best because Cattlemen's Bank is cheering loud and proud, and we're behind you all the way.
Oh, get ready for a rock and rumble. Friday night, semifinal showdown. From Western Oklahoma State College, it is so hot in here. They've got the big, giant John Deere fans going on overhead. Hello, everybody. Welcome back into the broadcast booth. Head coach Sam Powers of the Mangum Tiger football team. Michael Chad Fox, head coach of the radio conglomerate that includes KHIM Classic Hits 97.7. And then, of course, your old buddy, Michael Barnes. Hi, everybody. Welcome. We are jet set and ready to go on this Friday night. It is semifinal Friday night, and I'm looking forward to it, Coach.
Absolutely. Going to be a great atmosphere. A lot of people in the stands tonight. This is going to be a fun one.
So you've already done some recruiting, trying to get that one free transfer to get Luke Puffenbarger to come down to Mangum.
Shoot, I said Leedey. He could play tight end tomorrow for me, man. He's got a great body on him. He's got a lot of length, and he's tall and strong-looking kid. That's an impressive-looking kid.
All right, so here we go. Mangum's starting five being introduced first. Colton Earls will get this started. He'll be joined by Daniel Bernal, Aiden Warner, Mason Dreyer, and Remy Laughlin. So it's Earls, Bernal, and Warner, Dreyer, and Laughlin, the starting five for your Mangum Tigers, dressed in their road orange uniforms with the black numerals and the black and white trim. Meantime, the Bison of Leedey will go with Tyler Price, the aforementioned Luke Puffenbarger, Cale Clem, Aaron Hill, and Alex Cavady. So it's Price, Puffenbarger, and Clem, Hill, and Cavady, the starting five for Leedey in their home white uniforms with the green numerals and the green trim. They'll move on the right end of your listening and or viewing device here in this first half of play.
A lot of size out there on the floor tonight. Looks probably, Puffenbarger's probably about 6'4", 6'5", close to two guys next to him that are equally as tall, if not just a little bit shorter.
Well, the always affable Lance Carpenter telling Chad Fox tonight that, in fact, Puffenbarger goes about 6'5". So the tap going to be controlled by Mangum. We're underway. Thank you for coming by and saying hello. Sherry Shepard-Kindle says, let's go Mangum. Meantime, Holly Rogers, Sherry Shepard-Kindle, Colton Laughlin are all watching with us this evening. How about them apples, Bob? Ball knocked out of bounds, and I believe they said it was off of Leedey, Coach. Am I right about that?
Yes, sir. Yep.
Okay.
Mangum ball baseline.
We got to get Chad Fox a microphone. We've got to include him in the broadcast.
He's shaking his head.
Yeah,
he's enjoying a little bit of time.
The mellifluous tones that Chad has. I mean, every time I watch an NBC broadcast of golf, And the golf announcer, and his name escapes me right now, but I swear that it's Chad. I'm like, dude's gone big time on me. Speaking of big time, how about that three? Buried in the corner. Daniel Bernal says big time this. So 3 on the board here, and Mangum with the early lead. We have seen Leedey over the years at this Tri-County tournament. They can bring bodies. They can bring speed. They try to go backdoor there to the big fella. And the pass too tall for Puffenbarger. It'll go out of bounds.
Coach Panetta told me in the little pregame right there that he was real smooth, lets the game come to him, and doesn't force anything.
Well, we talked about it during the girls' game earlier this afternoon. He comes from a long line of athletic individuals.
Yes.
So Mangum working it around inside. Dreyer, well, he got double teamed, lost the ball, and now Leedey wants to run. They will do that when they get the opportunity. Well, we got a violation right there. We can hear the official from here. Stepped on the baseline. It's one of the great things about being courtside.
Absolutely. Pretty cool little setup right here. Western's taken care of.
Several years ago, we were part of a kiss that occurred here at midcourt.
Ooh, how about that?
Yeah, that was
Spencer Scott
and
Mr. Johnson.
I
right?
wasn't going to mention any names, but now that you have Coach, yes, you're absolutely correct.
I'm sure he doesn't mind. I think he's kind of proud of that opportunity.
Well, and the funny thing about it is one of the coaches that was involved, and I won't mention his name, but he looked at me, he said, Barnes, if somebody had kissed me, I'd have punched him right in the mouth.
No doubt.
Oh, and Sam Powers, I told that story to him. He said, yeah, I'd have punched him too, Barnes.
No doubt.
Dreyer inside the give, go, blast, and Remington will put it up and in. And Scott Carpenter says, I need a timeout. 6 minutes exactly left in the first. It's a 5-0 lead for Mangum here on Classic Hits 97.7.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Hi, I'm Anna at Dapper 14 Boutique in Mangum. Are you looking for new clothes and accessories that are on trend, flattering, and comfy? Dapper 14 is just the place. We carry sizes small through 3X. Stop by 209 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Find us on Facebook or Instagram, or visit the website at dapyr14.com. We appreciate our customers, we love our community, and we always root for the Tigers.
At Great Plains Bank in Mangum, their customers come first.
So earlier today, Chad Fox admitted that he had glazed over eyes. He's not only got the eyes glazed over now, his mind is gone cuckoo. Her eyes are checking in. Let's go Tigers. Mercedes Vila says, hey, I hope you like Davy's outfit. Picked it out herself. Let's go Tigers.
There you go, made his life easy right there. That's one of the hardest parts of the game is figuring out what to wear on Friday nights.
All right, Clem with the first two of the ball game for Leedey, and it's a 5-2 ball game. 3 minutes gone by here in the first. I'm not believing 1 minute. That's the hardest thing on a Friday night. Stop it, Sam. Just quit. I know you better than that. Skip pass over the top. That's the first touch of the night for Aiden Warner. Inside ball lost. Puffenbarger rumbling, stumbling, coming back the other way, laying it up. Look at that soft touch. Missed the shot. Climbed the ladder. Got his own rebound. Put back off the rim. That won't go. Dreyer taps it out. And here comes Laughlin on the run. Remy, dribble, drive. He'll go glass. Got it swatted away. And Puffenbarger will come up with it. Good job of blocking it there by Aaron Hill. Now on the other end of the floor. Here we go. Break out the band. Give me the bugle section. Charge!
Yes, sir. So glad to have you back.
Charge called on Aaron Hill. That'll be his first and one in the ball game. Oh, here's the steal now on the other end. Leedey an opportunity. Great pass. A foul going to be committed. No, they're going to say a turnover on Leedey. How about that, fellas?
Yeah.
Valerie Dreyer, let's go, boys. She said number 11. By the way, Annalise Stair Rogers Good to have you with us, MB. She says hi. I thought she was going to make a fashion statement. You disappoint me, Annalise. 3:50 left in the first. 5-2 ball game. Skip pass out top. 3 ball was available for Earls. Colton wouldn't take it. Remy, left side. Bernal wants 3. That around the rim doesn't go. Puffenbarger with the rebound. He's on the run. Back the other way. Skip pass over the top. Hill with a bobble, a catch, and now he gets it back. In the paint. Spin move. Swatted away by Remy. He said, get that stuff out of here. Puffenbarger on the weak side. Double team, triple team. Got to be somebody open on the weak side. Doesn't find anybody. Ball loose underneath the basket and off of Puffenbarger.
Great
and
job
it will be
by
Mangum
Aiden
basketball.
not backing down. That's a big body, and Aiden isn't known for his size, but he is for his toughness, and he showed it there.
Jenna Scott says, I'm watching. Valerie Dreyer, hello, Michael. Good to have you with us tonight. I'll be back tomorrow. Unless somebody from Leedey mugs me in the parking lot. Chad Augustine says, good to hear your voice, Michael. Tara Ward, great to hear your voice, Michael Barnes. Do you know her?
Absolutely, that's my wife. She's checking in.
Yes, she is. Want to know if you're glazed over or not.
Yeah.
Dreyer, skip pass over the top. Fake on the 3. Colton puts it on the deck. Now inside to Remington. May have gotten away with a little bit of a travel. Missed the first shot. Laughlin gets his foot back. Now he'll get fouled. You could hear him thump to the floor.
He's a tough one, man. He's got a lot of talent, and he knows the game really well.
Foul on Lou Puffenbarger. That'll be his first. Number 2 called against Leedey, and a couple of free throws due here for Remington Laughlin. Blank Crawford. Oh, but Blank. I tell you what, we look forward to Friday mornings when Blank checks in with our Good Morning Americans. It's Friday joke on Facebook. He says, it's a pleasure to hear your voice, Blank, Michael. And Blank, you know, you're one of my favorites, buddy. Elaine Mills-Smith has checked in. Jenna Scott, by the way, she said, I know you missed Morgan's mom. I did, Jenna. Can't be there tonight, but watching Go Mangum Tigers. Ooh, Remy missed them both. How about that?
It'll stay normally do that.
It'll stay 5-2. Mangum on top. Puffenbarger going to get knocked to the floor, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Let's see if they've called this one. Well,
looks like on Aiden, maybe.
Well, I was thinking Aiden, but the official's having a conversation. And finally, the third person out of the rotation comes out and says, it'll be on number 10. Inbounds pass. Point blank range. Hill couldn't get it to go. Remington rips it away. Laughlin over the top. He will go to a streaking Davis. Colton shot no good. Rebound collected by Warner, and a reset now for the Tigers. Bernal out top. Ball slapped out of his hands, but Aiden there to pick it up. Warner, baseball pass inside. Glass in the bucket is good.
That's that vision. He's got incredible vision. Sees the floor really well.
The guy could be a quarterback, I think.
Yeah, maybe. Just maybe.
Blank Crawford says, did the Hobart boys win? They did. Pretty good ball game. David Henry has checked in. Hello, David. Ball free in the middle of the paint, still batted around. Leedey will come away with it. And now a foul will be called as Cale Clem got grabbed on the arm. Let's check the whistle. And that will go against Colton Earls. That'll be his first. And team foul number 2 called on Mangum here in the first. One of my comrades from the Department of Human Services, Jill Travis Nippert, has checked in. Hello, Jill. Hope all is well in your world. We so miss working with you on a regular basis. Aaron Hill went inside. He got grabbed on the arm by Daniel Bernal. That'll be the first on Bernal. Team number 3 called on Mangum. And to the free throw line to shoot a couple for the Bison of will be Aaron Hill. Pass on the baseline to Laughlin.
Yeah.
And you can hear very to our right a little late with that.
Yeah.
Doobie Torres, let's go, man boy. Set to check in at the next dead ball will be Avery Rogers.
23 there on the three-point try.
Now that's Aaron Hill knocking it down from distance. He's got 4, and he's made it a 7-6 ball game. Mangum on top by 1. Charles Stowe is checked in on the baseline. Avery, now he'll go to Colton. 3 ball on the way. Bang! Colton Laughlin!
Aiden Warner.
Yeah, him too. Colton Laughlin. What about? Oh,
there you go.
Now
he has hit a few in this gym.
Speaking of being glazed over, welcome to the broadcast, Michael Barnes. 10-6. 40 seconds left in the first quarter of play. I've got to tell you guys, I've done about 20 ball games this season. None have been this fast-paced. This is good stuff.
Welcome back to Southwestern
Yeah,
Oklahoma.
no kidding. You're exactly right. Speaking of which, Earls dribble, drive. He'll kick it here on the left side to Bernal. 25 seconds left in the quarter. Try to go inside to Laughlin, had the ball taken away. Remington thought he got fouled. He was not happy about that. On the other end of the floor, the dump, and the ball going to be lost, but Puffenbarger there to pick it up and lay it up and in. Luke, first two of the ball game, but it gives his club a 2-point deficit, 10-8. Off-balance shot, right side for three. Back of the iron, didn't go for.
Got it.
How about
and
that?
And they count it. Look at that play.
Earls with the putback as time expires. We played one. Scintillating Friday night. 12-8, Mangum by 4. Classic hits, 97.7.
At Great Plains Bank in Mangum, their customers come first and have for over 100 years. Great Plains Bank in Mangum provides personalized solutions and outstanding customer service that meets the needs of every customer, no matter how big or small. Great Plains Bank believes that banking is a relationship, not just a transaction. So they treat their customers like family. At Great Plains Bank, they live and work in the communities they serve. Great Plains Bank of Mangum, Oklahoma.
Jamie's Auto is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger sports coverage. When you need a new-to-you reliable vehicle, always remember to visit Jamie's Auto Sales on Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Jamie makes it easy to buy a great used car with 5 lenders available, and your new-to-you vehicle comes with a 3-month 4,500 GWC powertrain warranty. Talk about peace of mind. Remember Jamie's Auto in Mangum for your next vehicle purchase. And go Tigers!
All right, here we go. Quarter number 2. Mangum on top, 12-8. Pace of play a little bit more up-tempo than I had anticipated coming in.
Yeah. I mean, I thought it might get slowed down, too, with the size of Leedey, that they would put it in a half-court offense and try to just bang us down low, but we haven't seen that. We may be changing the tempo. That may be a credit to us.
All right, Leedey with the ball to begin the second period of play. They work on the right end of your listening and or viewing device to the 5 starters, the same that began the game. And look at that shot from way outside. Tyler Price is right as he buries the 3, and it's 12-11. 30 seconds gone by here in quarter number 2. Mangum on the offensive end. Ball gets poked away. Tyler Price had it, lost it, picked up by Mangum. Quickly into the front court they will go, and the pass from Warner out in front of Earls. I think maybe Colton trying to catch and shoot in the same motion, and he couldn't corral it.
Yeah, we can't get into that. You know, we've fallen in lulls this year where we've played really well, and then we've had too many turnovers in a row, and we got to get back on top.
Puffenbarger now in the front court for Leedey. They trail by 1, 12-11. Mangum is led throughout. Backdoor opportunity, baseline, good defense by Mangum as they cut that one off. Clem from 15, shot won't go. The weak side rebound taken away by Daniel Bernal. Bernal and Earls with the great floppy hair. We love the floppy hair of those two.
You got Mason in the mix now, and Mason does.
Great job by Dreyer and Laughlin as they set screens that allowed Rogers to go baseline and lay it up and in. Eric Rodriguez says, hey, Mr. Michael, are you back? Well, yeah, I'm here today. We don't ever know what's going to happen. Puffenbarger going to get fouled as he went inside. And Luke will go to the line to shoot 2. Check the whistle on the Tigers. And that'll be the second foul of the night called on Aiden Warner. It's the first of period number 2 called on Mangum. Puffenbarger's first free throw good. Luke will get one more. Jennifer Allen has checked in. Also want to say hi to Megan Moss-Greer, who is watching. Second one up and in. B.R. Stover has checked into the broadcast. Hello, B.R. Good to have you alongside. Great crew tonight with us. Glad to have you alongside. They've gotten so warm inside the field house, they got the fans turning. Look at Laughlin go inside. Remington with the left hand. He'll put it up and in.
Great attack of the basket.
And you're right, not only attack the basket, but the defense as well. Not to be denied. Mangum on top by 3, 16-13, 6-10 left the first half of play. Strong, here comes Leedey. looking for their first lead of the night. Had somebody wide open underneath the basket. Shot does not go down. Rogers slapped the backboard while the ball was on the rim. May have gotten away with one there.
Yeah, sometimes they'll get you for that. I think they were keeping their eyes on the paint there.
Yeah. So getting it back was Mangum, and then they get their pocket pick. Tyler Price, dribble, drive, left hand. Shot swatted away, though, by Colton Earls. He said, get that stuff out of here. Earls the other way to Bernal. Ball fake. Back to Rogers. High off the window. Shot won't go. Laughlin with the rebound. Blocked from behind. Do we have a foul? I believe we do. That'll go on Aaron Hill. That'll be his second, and that'll be the first on Leedey in the second quarter of play. Go Mangum Tigers. Glad to hear you on here, Mr. Barnes and Mr. Hoppengardner. It's always glad to be here.
70 on YouTube.
70 on YouTube, and on the Facebook page, I think I last saw that we had something like 40.
40. Yep.
First free throw, Laughlin up and in. Remington will get one more. Oh, goodness me. It's a good thing I had that cheeseburger with a little extra sauce on it there at Roberts Drive-In with my dear friends Tim and Cindy Rablis and their family. Second free throw up and in. Also, they're putting me up for the night. We appreciate that. Of course, I've got to bring my own towels and sheets, but that's beside the point. 18-15, three-ball launched, right side Hill. No good. Rebound collected by Bernal. He comes to Earls. Colton into the front court. Hanging, gliding, lost it, got it back. Now we'll get a jump ball, and the arrow going to point the way of Mangum. Lance Carpenter, meantime, with a look of like, are we playing football here?
We do play football here.
Barbara Wright-Gahagan. Michael, so good to hear you. Barbara, thank you so much, kiddo.
I just saw her at back door. They were celebrating Robert Peeler's birthday today.
Oh, my. Has he reached 40? How about that shot? Gliding on the paint. Colton Earls. He's got a half a dozen.
Yeah, pretty little lefty. Dropped it in.
Mangum by 5, 20-15. 4:25 left here in the first half of play. At the free throw line, 15-footer on the way for Hill. Aaron shot no good, and on the rebound, a foul going to be committed. And given his body language, it's going to be on Rogers, and it will be.
He thought he was blocking out, but he was kind of pushing there.
That'll be the first on Avery, and team foul number 2 on Mangum here in quarter number 2. Leedey down by 5. Going to go inside to Puffenbarger. He draws a crowd. Going to get fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. And Puffenbarger and Laughlin conversation, and the foul going to be on Remington. His first. Team foul number 3 called on Mangum. Oh, he wasn't shooting? Are you kidding me? Yeah. That's a shot there. The three ball on the right side. Set play. Tyler Price now with a half a dozen.
Energy. He's all over the place today.
Yeah, he's somebody that he could be a football player for you, too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Halfway through quarter number 2. Mangum by a pair, 20-18. Laughlin at the left elbow, going to get tied up. We'll get a jump ball in the air, going to play the way of Leedey.
Quick jump ball.
So you wanted a little bit of tick, 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 tick before that call was made? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, I would like to see it be a little bit more tied up there.
All right, I'm not going to call you Homer Simpson or anything on that one.
There you go.
At the top of the arc, Hill. He'll go left side, Puffenbarger. Now back out top, three-ball launched by Cale Clem. Around the rim, didn't go. Laughlin with the rebound, and now here comes Mangum. 20-18, they lead by a pair. 3:30 left in the first half of play. Skip pass, boy, that's dangerous. Good catch. In traffic by Daniel Bernal. Bernal launches in front of the leading bench, and it goes!
That was deep. You know, I think sometimes our guys don't realize that's the college three-point line.
Bernal now with a half a dozen, and his club leads it by 5. How about Puffenbarger going inside and saying, thank you very much, I'm Dunkalicious.
That's a big-time play right there.
Throwdown City. 23-20. It only counts as 2 points, but it gets folks
no doubt, no doubt. You don't see that very often in high school basketball.
Inside Rogers, Puffenbarger going to take it away. By the way, hello to our good friend Jeff Warren, who has checked into the broadcast booth. Got a good one here, Jeff. And an offensive foul going to be called. Spin move by Aaron Hill. That'll be his third. Number 2 on Leedey. Strike up the band. Charge is the call.
Anticipation.
Oh, Lance Carpenter answered my charge call with he flopped.
He said it loud enough that you heard it.
Oh,
too,
yeah,
Dan.
we did. And everybody listening at home heard it as well. We appreciate Lance. Always have. Great guy. Off balance shot, but how about the body control? Colton Earls went up, and he was off balance, but collected himself in mid-flight and hit the little bunny from about 8 feet away.
You let Colton get hot, he's dangerous because he can shoot it.
25-20, Mangum by 5, 2:05 left first half of play. Semifinal Friday night. The winner in the championship tomorrow against Hobart. Strong move inside here. Ball going to be blocked out of the hands, though, of Aaron Hill. Deep in the corner, saved by Mangum. Run-out opportunity on the other end. Here comes Earls, hanging, banging. Shot won't go. And climbing the ladder and pushing Avery Rogers' second foul of the night. That'll be team foul number 4 called against Mangum. Minute 50 left in the first half of play. We pause because Lance Carpenter, without a microphone, joining us in the broadcast.
There you go. Yeah. he's passionate, no doubt.
Oh, we love him. So Rogers will sit down with the foul issues, and Avery will come back in. Or Avery actually sat down, and Mason Dreyer checked back in. 3.
Golly.
Look at that. And a little posing afterwards by Tyler Price. He says the price is right. 9 now for Price, all from behind the arc. Barnes Club within 2, 25-23. $1:30 left in the first half. Dreyer says, I'll take a 3. Doesn't draw iron. Ball loose on the floor. Bodies on the floor. Saved by Mangum. Hanging, banging. Shot goes down.
And 1, let's go.
Colton Earls, a 3-point opportunity.
And that all started with hustle, man. Everybody jumping on the floor for the ball. That's an incredible play.
So the shot was good, and the foul was called on Tyler Price. That'll be the first on Price. And team foul number 3 called on Leedey. Free throw, no good. Mangum on top, 27-23. Well, I tell you what, Puffenbarger, when he brings the ball down the floor, that's scary.
No doubt. I mean, that's a body. I made that reference earlier. You liked it. Large human.
So a little bit unclear who the foul was on. Okay, so they have called it on Colton Earls. That'll be his second. And that is the 5th team foul, yes, on Mangum. So Puffenbarger will go to the line to shoot 2. Luke, 2 for 2 from the line. He's got 6 and now 7. 27-24. This one is good as advertised. Second one on the way, good. So Puffenbarger, big body and all, has got a soft touch of that line, and he's made it a 27-25 ball game. 65 seconds left in the first half of play. Guys, I can't believe how fast this first half has gone by. This is crazy.
I looked up and I thought, we're still in the first quarter.
Warner.
Oh, and the bank is open.
Oh, my goodness. You got to call that shot if you're playing billiards, but they're going to cut your fingers off. The 3 is good. Puffenbarger trying to answer, got a block on the other end. The Mangum bench ready to explode, but a foul will be called. Whistle charged on Remy Laughlin. That'll be 2 on Laughlin. And the 6th now on Mangum. So Puffenbarger back to the free throw line. Gary Baker not sure on that one. First for Puffenbarger, good. Luke will get one more. How about, though, even though it didn't count, how about Mason Dreyer climbing the ladder and sending that one the other way?
Yeah.
Second one on the way, good. So Puffenbarger filling it up from the free throw line, 6 of 6 from there. He's got a total of 10, and it's 30-27. Mangum on top by 3, 35 ticks left in the first half. And, Coach, do they hold for one here?
I haven't heard that from Coach Baker, but he usually does in this scenario.
Get his hand off if you're going to call him here.
Coach Baker talking
Coach
about.
Baker is realizing he's going to have to match Carpenter.
Well, and look at Earls matching everybody, gliding down the lane. Nobody picks him up, and he'll hit the floater.
Yep.
32-27. Mangum by 5. Stephanie Gelder Yoakum says, that a boy. We're inside of 10. Puffenbarger checks the clock. He sees 5 left. Going to put it in motion here. Goes around behind the back. Lost the ball out of bounds.
Good defense.
And Mangum will get it with 1.6 left in the first half of play. And a little bit of frustration on the face of Mr. Luke Puffenbarger.
It's a great job by Mason sliding over there to help his defense.
Inbounds pass from the half-court line. 3 on the way. Earls doesn't get it, but we played 16 minutes. Oh, my goodness. What an entertaining half of basketball we have had here. 32 on the board for Mangum, 27 for Leedey. We're at the intermission. It's semifinal Friday night. It's the Tri-County, and we're Classic Hits 97.7.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from. But choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
Hi, Mangum Tiger fans. This is Jill Grauman with RE/MAX Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town as I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Brown, RE/MAX Property Place. Always here, always helping.
Ashley Slayton, family practitioner, and the friendly faces of the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum treat all ages, children through adults. This means we are all yours for well child exams, annual checkups, as well as those illnesses that can hit us. We also do management of chronic illnesses like asthma, diabetes, and high blood pressure. Same-day appointments are usually available. The JCMH Family Care Clinic is located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-3393 for appointments.
At the intermission, it's Mangum on top, 32-27. No problems with the scoreboard in this game. They are on top of it here at Press Row. At the end of one, it was 12-8, Mangum by 4. And then in that second period of play, they got after it, both clubs, 20-19. Mangum with 20, 19 in that second quarter for Leedey, and we're at the half, 32-27. Individually, your scoring breaks down like this. Colton Earls with a dozen in that first half of play, including 8 in the second. 6 for Daniel Bernal, 6 for Aiden Warner, and all 12 of those points have come from behind the arc. Give a half a dozen to Remy Laughlin in the first half, and Avery Rogers with 2. Mangum from the foul line, 2 of 5 in the first half of play. And again, they tallied 32 in that first half. Foul situation for Gary Baker's club. Colton Earls has a pair, so does Aiden Warner, Remy Laughlin, and Avery Rogers. So nothing critical at this point, although you'll have to be judicious on the defensive end in the second half of play. On the other side of the ledger, Luke Puffenbarger leading the way. He's got 10 at the intermission for Scott Carpenter's club. Tyler Price helping keep his club in it. Price with 9, and the Price has been right from behind the arc. That's where all 9 have come from. A half a dozen for Aaron Hill, and Cale Clem has 2. Foul situation for Leedey. Ooh, Hill with 3 at the intermission. It'll be interesting to see how much substituting Carpenter does in the second half of play.
If he starts him in the second half, he'll be out quick if he picks one up, and they'll save him until late in the fourth. But
certainly bet on that. By the way, Brian Bingham checking in. Brian, congratulations on the big win earlier this afternoon as the Mangum Lady Tigers will be playing tomorrow afternoon at noon. They'll take on the Lady Cyclones of Snyder. We'll have a game for you here on Classic Hits 97.7. It's the Consolation Championship ball game tomorrow at noon. Mangum and Snyder for girls consolation bragging rights. At the intermission, it's a 5-point lead for Mangum, 32-27 over Leedey. Second half coming up. Stick and stay on Classic Hits 97.7.
The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find at 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, pipe passes, or real ID, Tom and Cynthia Clark are there for you, and they can help you at the Mangum Tag Agency at 580-782-3004, 782-3004.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security disability. They have 1 bedroom and efficiencies which include all bills paid, including Wi-Fi. Mangum Golden Age Apartments are located at 100 East Lincoln, right on the downtown square in Mangum. Call 580-782-2452 for more information.
First National Bank and Trust has become Sovereign Bank and continues to be a proud supporter of the Mangum Tiger Athletics. At Sovereign Bank, supporting our schools and athletic programs is our top priority. We appreciate and support our community through and through. At First Sovereign Bank, you can hear us roar, "Go Tigers!" We wish you great success in your endeavors now and in the future. Sovereign Bank and Trust Company, your bank for life. Same great people, same location at 204 North Oklahoma Avenue in Mangum. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
So I'm looking at the Facebook page, and Brian Bingham says that I owe Landry a charge call from this afternoon.
I saw that, and I didn't see the charge. I know there was an attempt to take one, but I don't think she got it. But maybe we missed it.
Well, you know,
and I know you don't miss opportunities.
Not with that. No, I might miss a lot of other things, but I'm not going to miss that. You're exactly right. So, all right, well, we'll make something up. You can bet on that. There's no that won't be a problem. By the way, Robin Bogart has checked in. She says, good job, Tigers, in that first half of play, and indeed. I want to go back to Brian for a moment. Had a chance to obviously see him earlier today. Daisha wasn't here, busy working during the day.
No, she was here. She was here, yeah, sat up there.
Oh, man, I missed her.
She met us in the hospitality room.
Well, should have known. But my point being, I had a chance to see Easton. Love that kid.
Yeah.
You know, and just... He's just
Beautiful
so much fun. He is, you know, and just picked him up, hugged him, and loved him up some, you know, and I know that he's got a procedure coming up at the end of this month, and I know it weighs heavy on mom and dad's minds, and
you know,
on
Brian,
the rest of us that love the family. But you know what? We're going to hope the best for him. And again, that kid has got that electric smile when you see him. Yeah. Boy, he just melts you in your shoes.
No doubt. You know, and Brian handles that
he does.
As good as anybody I've seen that has all that going on and still coaches softball and basketball and does it at a high level, gives those kids everything he has when he doesn't have a lot to give right now because his heart is somewhere else.
Hey, and you're exactly right, and that's a point that is worth noting as Emma Geralds has checked in. Emma, love you, kid. Hope life is treating you well. But as child welfare workers and teachers and coaches and stuff, we pour out a lot every single day.
Yes, sir.
Into the folks that we work with, and I know Brian does, as you said.
Yeah.
Then he's got to find a way to fill back up and be able to pour that into Easton, and somehow he does it.
He does.
Deja as well.
Greatly.
And they are just remarkable folks.
Very admirable by both of them and the way that they support what they're doing professionally, but at home too, and having that balance is not always easy, and they do it very well.
And if you are having a bad day, find Easton.
Yeah.
Just look at the smile on that kid's face. And it's a great smile because it's a Sunday school smile. Yeah. But if you look long enough, there's just a little bit of orneriness that is behind it as well. Beautiful kid, beautiful family. And we are just delighted to be a part of it. Hate to say this in front of him, but, you know, Powers does a pretty good job with his kids as well. So
I don't know about that sometimes.
Well, I know. They are little mini Sams, and I love it. It's great. They have got personality. They think for themselves. But when Dad lays down the law, it's kind of like, yes, sir, we'll do what you say.
No, that's true. That's true.
All right, Meg with the ball to be in the third period of play. Ball bobbled by Laughlin. Rennie gets it back, loses it to the second time, and this time Leedey will come away with it. We were wondering out loud if Leedey would start with those 3 fouls, Aaron Hill, and he is out there. Long three. Boy, I tell you what, Tyler Price has never met a shot he didn't like. You know, he absolutely uncorks a dozen in the ballgame now for Price. 32-30. Earl's looking for a clear out high. Can't get it. He'll go to Bernal. And now Daniel will give it back to Colton. They play catch. Daniel going to launch a three. Back of the iron doesn't go. Puffenbarger gets the rebound as it was kept alive by the aforementioned Hill. So Leedey now a chance to take the lead this trip. Cale Clem behind the arc. They're looking inside to Hill, who bangs away with those 3 fouls. Puffenbarger, the biggest body out on the floor, out behind the arc. He'll cross over, gets cut off by Warner, shakes, bakes, puts it off the window, doesn't get it to go. Battle for the rebound. Putback won't fall. But Puffenbarger is fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Check the whistle here And they have called it on Mason Dreyer.
You know, we say biggest body on the floor at the top of the key. That's a normal college guard right there. You know.
Yeah, you're right. Colton Laughlin, speaking of big-bodied kids, checking in.
that brought it up.
Yeah.
You know, he could bring it up just like that.
Yep.
So.
Substitution now for the Tigers. For the first time tonight, Diego Tellis has checked in. Another free throw opportunity for Puffenbarger. He missed the first and got the second one to go down. And at some point, I'm going to call him Rusty because that's how I know that name. I did a lot of play-by-play with Rusty Puffenbarger on the basketball court and also on the baseball field. So we're going to listen in on this one if Gary Baker's going to talk about it.
He doesn't give it too much attention usually, but he knows when he's right.
Well, and the call was back court. It happened right in front of us. And I heard somebody back behind us say, there's 3 points. And whomever said that, they're absolutely right. Yep. Only 1 point. One of the feet came across. Call was there. And Leedey takes advantage of it and takes the lead. Aaron Hill knocks it down. Hill now with 8, and that's the first lead of the night. 33-32 for Leedey. Nate Augustine has joined us. Jennifer Reisner has joined us. And by the way, Jennifer letting us know that if you want to get a good fist bump, Easton will deliver that for you. Laughlin in the corner. That wasn't Laughlin, I'm sorry. Instead, that was Mason Dreyer. Ball got knocked out of his hands. I should be able to tell it was Mason. Mason's got hair.
Absolutely. Got that ponytail and ready to go. I like it there, though. I don't like it when it's in his face.
Okay, Dad.
I know.
You kids get off my lawn. Sam Powers. Laughlin goes to the floor. Price on top of him. They'll wolf at one another as they get up off the pile. And really, it was Price doing more of the talking than anybody, and he's being admonished. Price is he's a guy that gets after it.
He's a fireball.
Yeah.
He is a fireball. And Remy's got enough in him that he won't take it. He will not take it.
Well, when you hang around as many older athletes as Remy has, you got to learn to talk a little bit and fend for yourself. Off the window, tough-looking shot there for Puffenbarger. Couldn't get it to go. Losing the ball out of bounds is Kadavy, and it will be Mangum basketball. So Brian Bingham heard us talking about him, so he had to join us in the broadcast booth. Hello, Brian. 6:45 left here in the third. Mangum down by 1, 33-32. The winner advancing to the championship tomorrow night against Hobart. And certainly we don't root, but oh, what fun it would be, Mangum and Hobart, for the title of the Tri-County. That's happened a few times over the years.
Yeah, last year.
A few more times since then as well. Ball slapped out of bounds. Puffenbarger touched it last. Mangum will get it back underneath their own glass. Stops the clock with 5:26 left here in the third period of play. And a timeout going to be taken by Leedey. 33-32, 5:26 left in the third. Classic Hits, 97.7.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go together when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
J&P's Cafe in Mangum offers great food made fresh with the best ingredients under the direction of Chef George is what you'll find at J&P Cafe in Mangum. If you haven't tried the best Mexican food and American favorites at J&P Cafe in Mangum, what are you waiting for? Open Tuesday through Sunday for lunch and dinner. Also breakfast served all day and homemade desserts, including pecan pie and wonderful assorted cheesecakes. For takeout, call 580-706-5042. That's 706-5042 and like J&P Cafe on Facebook.
Got to say hi to Angie K. Larson. She's listening up in Yukon tonight. And she actually went to college here at WSC on a rodeo scholarship. And I mentioned to her that thinking that, she was new to this area, I said, well, I went and had dinner with my friends, or I went to Robert's Drive-In. And she sent back, well, what did you see?
Yeah,
we saw cheeseburgers.
There you go.
I thought somebody who was on the rodeo team would know that Robert's doing. Angie, love you, kid. Thanks for joining us. Oh, I'm going to hear about that one, I'm sure. She's got a lot of friends in a lot of high places. Ball taken away by Leedey, and now a foul will be called as Cale Clem went down. And the foul from behind going to be charged to Leedey's Diego Tellis. It's his first. And number 2 called on Mangum here in period number 3. So Leedey with the ball and the 1-point lead, 33-32. 3 minutes have gone by here in the third. Follow-away jumper didn't go for Price. Rebound, knocked out of bounds, and that should be Mangum basketball. And the official in front of us said white. Well, Aiden Warner thought that certainly went off of Leedey, and so he made no attempt to get the basketball.
And that's, he's a pretty intelligent kid and doesn't lack effort. So
Puffenbarger hanging and banging inside. He'll force and score.
Tough, man. It's a big body.
Well, I was going to say, when you get it that deep, when you don't have somebody to chest up with him,
yes, sir.
It's going to be 2 points.
No doubt.
So 35-32, the lead, the biggest of the night now for Leedey at 3 at the 4:35 juncture of the third. Laughlin going to go baseline, and he'll get bumped out of bounds. And clapping was Kadavy, but then he had to turn and look and go, wait a minute, that foul's on me? Are you kidding me? So Kadavy will pick up his first. That'll be 1 on Leedey here in period number 3. 35-32, inbounds pass. Good job by Tellis to go up and get that one. That's a tough catch. Diego now going to hand it off to Warner, and he'll reset. Back to Diego on the baseline. Baseline move, no. That ball went off of the foot of Mason Dreyer. Yeah. Unfortunate turn of events there. So the ball going to go back now to Leedey. Hill inside, got stripped, got it back. Now from 15, shot on the way, and it goes in for Cale Clem. He's got 4, and it's a 5-point lead now at the midway point of quarter number 3 for Leedey, 37-32. You heard Gary Baker tell his club he wanted him to hold it for a bit and settle down. Tellis in the corner. He'll go back now to Laughlin. Inside, triple team, forces, shot, rolls around the rim, and it goes in. Right to Laughlin with a bucket and a foul and a 3-point opportunity. Cale Clem with a foul. That'll be his first, and 2 now on Leedey. Howdy hi to Caitlin Huckabee. She says, let's go Tigers. Big fan of number 5. Yes, Coach Bingham, I will be here tomorrow for that noon ball game. Free throw good. 3-point play. Remington Laughlin, he's got 9 in the ball game. I did not bring any electric shirts, though. Like last year at the Tri-County,
yes.
I had the electric shirts. I didn't pack those this morning. 3-ball packed in by Cale Clem. He's got 5 in the quarter, 7 in the ball game. The lead 5 for Leedey, 40-35. And at the right elbow, Bernal, he'll go to Warner. Now with 3, Laughlin, back of the iron, no. How about the rebound by Bernal? Back to Laughlin, he'll force. They'll swing it around now to Earls. Avery in the corner, ball knocked out of bounds, and it'll be Leedey basketball. That's touched by the Tigers. And Gary Baker telling his club, take your shot, take your shot. In this day and age, you don't hear basketball coaches say that a whole lot to kids.
Yeah, definitely not.
Puffenbarger here on the left side to Hill for 3, and Aaron Hill beginning to feel it. 5 in the quarter, 11 on the ball game, and the lead has grown to 8, 43-35. 2:50 left in the third. Mangum needs a bucket in the worst kind of way. Bernal, ball fake on the 3. Yeah, he'll give up the dribble, in trouble, get some help. Wrap it around here on the near side to Earls. Colton, diagonal pass, knocked out of bounds, and it'll still be in the possession of Mangum. So inbounding across the way will be Aiden Warner. Warner looking, needs help. He'll go over the top to Laughlin. Back to Aiden, ball fake. Baseball pass near side. Bernal won't take the 3. Puffenbarger changed his mind. 3 ball on the way here around the rim. That was not a confident shot by Colton Earls.
Yeah, I didn't feel that way either.
You could see his hands when he let go of the ball. Ooh, missed opportunity there for Leedey. Puffenbarger had wide open underneath a bucket Aaron Hill, and he threw it over his head and out of bounds. See if Mangum can take advantage of the break there. 43-35. Timeout going to be taken by the Tigers. 2:17 left in the quarter, 43-35. You and I come back on Classic Hits 97.7.
Granite Drug Company would like to thank their customers for shopping local. They're proud to offer pharmacy services, including immunizations, Dispill personalized medication management, health and beauty products, gifts for every occasion, and the soda fountain, open all day and serving lunch from 11 till 2. Remember, when you need prescriptions filled, tell your doctor Granite Drug Company.
For top-notch heating and air conditioning service and installation, you can rely on Payne's Heating and Air, serving Southwest Oklahoma and North Texas from their headquarters in Mangum, Oklahoma. With years of experience and hundreds of satisfied customers, call Payne's Heating and Air Conditioning at 799-5130, 799-5130.
By the way, Mercedes Vila says, hey, Noah woke up to cheer and yell for Dad and Coach Baker. Noah, good to have you alongside, partner. Need to cheer the Tigers onto a bucket here. There you have it on the right end of your listening and or viewing device, down 43-35. We've slid inside 2 minutes here in the third. Bernal hand the three, decided not to take it. Daniel reset now to Earls. Colton over the top. Bernal, ball fake, double team, kicks right side. Warner looks inside Remington. Laughlin shot blocked away from behind. I think Coach Baker wanted a foul. Puffenbarger back the other way. Steamrolling his way inside, laying it up, coming up short. Rebound tipped out of bounds, and it was last touched by Mason Dreyer, I believe, and it will be Leedey basketball. Back into the ball game now, Avery Rogers, and setting down for Mangum will be Mason Dreyer. Puffenbarger, the inbounds pass, gets a screen. He's in the paint a long time. They're letting him stay. Now he'll go to Price. Tyler, wraparound pass to Hill. 1:25 left in the third. Puffenbarger on the baseline. Draws the double team. Skips inside, wide open, cutting to the glass. Laying it up and in, Cale Clem. That's great vision by the big man.
No doubt. Got himself out of bounds, too, because he saw it was coming open. And great anticipation.
45-35, 109 left in the third. Foul, Tyler Price, his second of the night, and the third on Leedey in the third. So Mangum to inbound. Aiden Warner, and he'll get it to Laughlin. Now a reset. And going to get a foul called here and a push called on Mangum?
Yeah, I didn't see that, but could have been.
Called it on Remy, his third. That's maybe the second guy gets caught, Coach.
No doubt, yeah.
Garrett Pride has joined us in the broadcast booth. Garrett, hello, sir.
He's at a wrestling tournament today in Clinton, I believe. They did really well.
Puffenbarger, fall away from 17, doesn't go, but the rebound corralled by Hill, and another opportunity for the Bison. Price inside. Rogers will tie him up. Loose ball picked up inside by Clem. Put back won't go. Second opportunity falls for Aaron Hill, and he'll get fouled. And Leedey, the sleeping giant, has woken here in the third, guys. That'll be team foul number 4 called on Mangum. And back into the ball game comes Mason Dreyer. Remy Laughlin will set down because he picked up his 4th on that play. So at the line, the left-handed Aaron Hill, who's played the entire period with 3 personal fouls, and Mangum got out-hustled right there. Got caught flat-footed on the rebound and have given another opportunity to the Leedey Bison. 47-35. The lead is a dozen now here in this third period of play, the waning moments of it. And Scott Carpenter says, let's just hold on to the basketball. A little bit of a surprise here, Coach, don't you think?
Yeah, going last shot. I mean, he's got the lead. He's up by 12. He wants to get last shot and a good look at it.
So it's not a surprise to you?
Not to me.
Okay. Puffenbarger in the corner to Price for 3. That won't go. But again, Mangum gets beat on the rebound. The putback by Clem, and the quarter will come to an end with the Bison on fire. We played 3, 49 for Leedey, 35 for Mangum. The final 8 coming up. Stick and Stay. We're Classic Hits 97.7.
People in Mangum are really enjoying handcrafted espresso drinks from the Soggy Llama drive-thru. Wake up and get your caffeine infusion the way you like it, starting at 5:30 in the morning on weekdays. The Llama offers a variety of refreshing cold drinks, including Italian sodas and Red Bull infusions. They're ready to please and refresh and made your way. Like the Soggy Llama Coffee Company on Facebook, open 7 days a week.
We are a community of ongoing legacy and tradition. This is Jacob Gilner from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We are so proud of the continued success of Mangum Tigers and Leedey Tigers, on and off the field and court. Good luck on another exciting season, Tigers. Cattlemen's Bank is behind you all the way.
Well, kids, it's cold outside, and for Mangum, that third period was absolutely frigid. Yeah. They scored 3 points in the quarter, guys.
Yeah, and didn't get good looks at the basket. I mean, Leedey kind of turned up after the half and really came out hot on both sides of the floor.
Oh, by the way, Leedey had 22 in the frame, and they lead it by a dozen as we go to the fourth. And the Tigers will go with Colton Earls, Daniel Bernal, along with Mason Dreyer, Avery Rogers out there as well, and Aiden Warner. Rogers with a rebound of a missed shot. They'll throw it out near the timeline, corralled by Earls. Now here on the near side, Bernal looking for a cutter inside, back over the top instead of Warner. Aiden, baseball pass right side. 3 ball dialed up by Bernal, and he got it. And as Leonard Skinner once sang, maybe that's the break I'm looking for. 49-38. Mangum surpassing their point total in the first 30 seconds of the fourth of what they had in period number 3. Leedey will throw the basketball away, so an opportunity now for the Tigers. In the front court, Rogers comes here on the near side. Warner. Patience this trip by the Tigers. They trailed 49-38. Minute gone by of the fourth. Aiden Warner between the two circles. He'll come here to Daniel. Bernal, bounce pass on the baseline to Dreyer. Mason had the ball knocked out of his hands, and he'll get it taken away by Puffenbarger. Well, you cannot be casual with the ball around him.
Absolutely not.
Oh, what a pass inside there. Tyler Price, the benefactor of a great look by Aaron Hill. Price now with 14, and the lead is 51-38. We move on here in period number 4. 3 ball on the way. Does not go for Bernal. Rebound, Puffenbarger. He's got numbers. He'll dribble, drive, cross over. Gets the shot to go down. He was fouled, and he's got a chance at a 3-point play. Basket is good, and I know you were this kind of player when you were in the basketball arena. If you were going to foul somebody on a shot, they didn't get the shot off.
You weren't getting it off. You were going to know I was there.
You're going to hammer them. Setting down now will be Rogers along with Dreyer. And into the ball game, let me tell you about my good buddy Jackson Brooks, who's coming to the contest. We just absolutely love that young man. He is a load, and he is fun.
He is a great football player. Really turned up for us this year. I teased him about his basketball jersey. I said, you fill that out really well.
Yeah, but you shake his hands, and it's like he crushes it. Floater on the baseline. Bernal doesn't go. Laughlin rebound, put back up and in.
Big effort guy, high energy guy, good baseball player.
I was just getting ready to say, a heck of a catcher.
Yes, and pitcher.
Uses that body to block the dish. Sidney Webb has joined us as Mike McAlexander has checked in as well. And Sherry Shepard-Kindle always reminds us to talk about the cheerleaders because Alexa is getting it done.
Granddaughter.
Yeah. 54-40, 3 ball, right side. Doesn't fall for Kadavy.
Gotta go find bodies. Gotta go find bodies.
And again, getting beat on the rebound, and a push will be called. Daniel Bernal, that'll be 2 on him. The second of the fourth quarter on Mangum. And Coach, I know the points have been there, and I understand all that, but they have been getting beat on rebounds, and that's really has cost them in the second half of play.
You know, you can't, when teams are this big, we can't try to jump with them. We got to find bodies and get them rooted out of there.
You have got to bang away, you're right. Sherry Laura Bowen has checked in. Sherry, how are you, kid? You got to give me that new Facebook page of Katie. She got hacked, and I had to delete the other one. I haven't gotten a friend request on the new one. inside, and Aaron Hill, he'll get fouled.
Mr. Laughlin.
Yeah, Laughlin may have fouled out, and nope.
Yeah. Jackson was raising his hand. Give it to me. Give it to me.
Yeah, there will be on Jackson. I like the official, too. He's checking his fingers. Do I have the right ones up here? First on Parker, 3 now on Mangum.
Basketball intelligence by Jackson. That's me letting not letting Remy take that one. So.
Hill hits the first. He'll get one more, and the left-hander will knock it down. 15 in the ball game now for Aaron Hill. 56-40. The lead has grown to 16. That's the biggest of the night now for Leedey. 3 minutes gone by here in the fourth, and he stuck his hip out, is what they're going to say Jackson Brooks did. So that'll be 2 on Jackson.
That's an old football player.
Yeah, it is.
He plays pulling guard for me, so he's used to going in.
Well, I talk about Puffenbarger coming down the floor, not wanting to see him. I'm a DB, and I see him coming out as a pulling guard. Jackson Brooks, no, I don't want any part of that either. There's a steal. Tellis, great anticipation. Dribble, drive, glass, and got it. It would have been goaltending had it not rolled in.
How about that? The physics of that was
no kidding. First 2 of the night for Diego. Puffenbarger back the other way. He'll leave it here on the left side for Cale Clem. 4:30 left in the ball game. Price didn't take the 3. No look pass to Hill on the baseline. He tried to go underneath. Good job that time by the defense of Colton Earls to knock it out of bounds. 4:24 remaining. Sherry, by the way, we're going to get traveling before Puffenbarger can put the shot off. Sherry, we're going to, at some point, we're going to get a chance to see the Mountain View Godebo Lady Tigers and the Carney clan.
There you go. Coach Carney stepped over there this year.
He told me over the summer, he said, "You're not the only one that can move, Barnes. I can too." It's exactly what he told me.
Yeah, exactly.
When I called him and asked him, I mean, that's it. He just told me.
Tone and everything.
Yeah. Ball knocked out of bounds. It will still be Mangum basketball. 4:01 left in the contest. And there had been discussion that this was going to be the last year for the big house, but construction delays, it will not. So
2 more years.
Yeah.
That's what they said. I love it, man. That's memories.
Oh, yeah.
Got to play there twice as a player, once as a coach. Incredible atmosphere.
3 ball knocked down by Bernal. He's got a dozen now in the ball game. 56-45. Puffenbarger in the front court. He'll leave it for Price. Tyler going to go inside. Shot may have been partially blocked. Battle for the rebound. Picked up by Leedey. They'll put it up. Doesn't go. Laughlin with the rebound. Remy on the run. Little bounce pass. Oh, what a sweet pass!
Nice
and the reverse layup is good. How about that? Colton Earls. Talk about threading the needle with a bounce pass. Laughlin, perfection. Timeout taken by Leedey. Don't go away just yet. Come on back to the edge of your chair. 56-47. Mangum coming back against Leedey on Classic Hits 97.7.
TCLC is a family-owned 5-star daycare center that has been caring for children for over 45 years. The owners of Tiger Cub are proud to serve the Mangum area and support the Mangum Lady Tigers and Tigers on the radio and streaming. TCLC says...
Hi, my name is Bailey Pence. I'm a proud graduate of Altus High School. When deciding where I would go to college, Western Oklahoma State College was at the top of my list. Going to Western was the best financial decision for me. At Western, I will get the opportunity to obtain my associate's degree while also competing on the shooting team. With over 20 degree programs and schedules that fit your needs, there is an option for everyone. Call 580-471-2000 or visit wosc.edu to get started today. Make Western your smart start.
Let's give you a Chad Fox game reset here as we play in the fourth. Mangum trailing 56-47. 4 fouls have been called on the Tigers in the fourth, none on Leedey. Both teams have 3 timeouts remaining. There's 3:24 left on the clock, and the arrow points the way of the Bison. You had a comment about the foul situation. I cut you off.
No comment. I just, it's tick-tick, you know. And there you go. That's it for Remy.
Remy got to be careful.
That's it for him.
Yeah,
That's 5.
He's going to get called for a blocking foul at the timeline. So Laughlin fouls out of the contest. He'll finish the ball game with a total of 11 points. And they will miss his body inside. Just as importantly, that's 5 team fouls now on Mangum. So with 3:14 remaining, Leedey will shoot free throws on any non-player control foul.
It's a good advantage here late in the game.
Puffenbarger's first goes. Luke will get one more. He's got 14 points in the ball game. 9 of 12 from the line collectively is Leedey. Second one on the way. Good. So 15 now, and it's 58-47. 3:10 and running in the fourth period of play. Mangum going to have to pick up the pace a little bit. Bernal shakes, bakes, goes right side Tellis. Daniel will get it back. He'll throw it up from 17. Spun around the rim, wouldn't stay down. And the rebound by Hill. He'll go to Puffenbarger. Puffenbarger crosses over, kicks right side. Price had the three, won't take it. And he'll reset now with 2:45 left in the ball game. 58-47, that's a travel, yes. Yeah, he's looking like who me, and he did.
Yeah,
took the little bunny hop.
That's what I was telling you earlier. You know, they're like, who, me?
Yeah,
nobody. Yeah, nobody else.
And again, you were talking a minute ago about Jackson Brooks raising his hand on that foul. When I played, you had to raise your hand.
Yeah.
Deep three here. Good! Aiden Water with 9, all from behind the arc. It's an 8-point ball game, 58-50, 2:25 and running in the fourth period of play. Tigers need a turnover here or a defensive stop.
We used to call this scramble back in my day. Coach said scramble, you got to do whatever it takes to get the ball back.
Here in front of us with the basketball is Cale Clem. Rogers on him. Clem leaves it for Price. Hill asking for it inside, but with 2:05 remaining, Leedey will kick it back out behind the arc. Clock is their friend. Ball comes loose. Late foul going to be called. Call on Colton Earls. And that'll be the fourth on Colton. And team foul number 6 on Mangum. So
I'm waiting for these extra calls here in a second to balance this fouling out. Could give you an advantage.
Puffenbarger makes the first of 2. Here in the fourth from the line, Leedey is 6 of 6. Some subliminal advertising going on with Coach.
I figured I was getting that Homer talk again.
1:55 left in the ball game. Mangum down by 10. They'll need a bucket here, but the ball going to be taken away by Puffenbarger and Price. Price into the front court, hustling back Aiden Warner, and Warner will create a turnover. And laying on the baseline with the basketball was Cale Clem. And Lance Carpenter says, "Give me a timeout!" 1:44 left in the ball game. 60-50, 10-point ball game. You and I come on back on Classic Hits 97.7.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tiger's Den, serving those famous onion burgers and the hot sauce you all love. Ashley Hill is your host, along with Ruthie on the grill. Dine Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. and 5 to 8 p.m. for fish, steaks, burgers, and pie. And don't forget the Sunday special. Tiger's Den, open and serving you on North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Dine in or carry out.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
Chad Fox behind the scenes playing with all these graphics and hieroglyphics. It's like he's checking some sort of, I don't know what it is.
Checking our connection and stuff like that. The intelligence there is awesome, the computer science. Sharp mind here by Mr. Fox.
Yeah, but I love it. You folks at home couldn't see it, but when Coach said intelligence is amazing, he looked away from me. He was looking at me, but when he all right, it'll be Mangum with the ball. Minute 44 left here in the contest, and I'm going to get a reset here. The official made a bad pass to Aiden Warner. Yeah.
No chicken feet. That's what we used to call it back in the day.
So into the front court, here comes Mangum. Colton Earls between the two circles. And again, clock running down to a minute 35. Gets a screen out high, kicks right side. Diego for three, and the ball gets swatted out of bounds by Puffenbarger. So Frederick beat Hobart earlier?
No, vice versa.
Okay. I was going to say, I look at Chad's bracket and I said, what? Inbounds pass, loose, and a collision, and now a foul will be called on Colton Earls, and Colton is fouled out. He becomes the second Tiger to leave the contest early. Or at least I've got him for 5. Let's see if that is his 5th. So Colton fouls out with 14 points. Laughlin had 11, so 25 points now on the bench because of fouls.
Those are our 2 top scorers, game in, night out. That hurts.
So Mason Dreyer will come back in. Minute 28 remaining, 10-point deficit at the line to shoot to Cale Clem. Clem has 11 in the ball game. It'll stay that way as he misses the first. So if the Tigers don't come back and win, they'll play tomorrow at about 4 o'clock against the Bombers of Frederick. Second free throw, good. So 1 of 2, Clem. He's got a dozen, and the lead is 11. 1:20 and running here in the 4th period of play. Warner had the 3, didn't take it. He'll go to Bernal, and his shot well off the mark for Daniel. Rebound put back, won't go in. A second opportunity, and Tellis will go to the line to shoot 2. Boy, Diego working hard underneath the window. He'll get fouled on the play. The whistle will go against Cale Clem.
Diego is always an effort guy. One thing you'll never question about Diego is how hard he's going to play.
So at the line to shoot 2, Tellis. Diego makes the first. He'll get 1 more. It's his 3rd point of the ball game. So if it's Frederick tomorrow for the Tigers, that is a team that they've played already this season.
Yep, they got the best of us, but it was a close game for a little while. I think it's a pretty evenly matched matchup.
61-52. Leedey with the answer on the other end as Alex Kadavy will put it up and in. That's the first 2 points of the ball game for Kadavy. 61-52, down to 55 seconds remaining. So the Tigers, who led at halftime but got rocked in that 3rd period of play, will play for 3rd place tomorrow. Off-balance shot there for Daniel Bernal. He'll miss it but got fouled. And again, Tyler Price with the histrionics, saying it wasn't on me. That'll be his 3rd. Team foul number 2 on Leedey in the 4th. Bernal shooting 2. Daniels first, spins in and out. He'll get 1 more. Bernal with a dozen points of the ball game. All have come from behind the arc. Second one all the way for Daniel is good. So Bernal 1 of 2. And that makes it 63-53. As the clock continues to wind here in the 4th quarter of play. Nice job there by Aaron Hill to let the defense slide by, and he laid it up and in. Hill now with 17 in the ball game. 65-53. 25 seconds remaining. 3 ball. Daniel Bernal refusing to go quietly into the night. 65-56. Here comes the basketball. And I'm gun shy, Coach. 2 weeks ago over at Ada, I was preparing my book, and a game was going on, and I had my head down, and I got smoked by a basketball. Glasses exploded everywhere.
Dang.
And
they're better than a body. When you're sitting this close, sometimes you'll get a body.
They're beyond repair. First free throw, no good.
You carry a spare around, I assume.
Well, as it so happens
got
to be.
Some nice Oakleys on right now. You don't get spares of those.
Second free throw, no good. So neither free throw good. It's 65-56. Ball going to go out of bounds, and Leedey will get it back. Well, I have to tell you that actually my broadcast partners, who are both 20 years old, they taped my glasses back together for me.
Oh, there you go.
Using gray duct tape.
Coach Jesse said you're doing a great job mentoring those guys. Bringing them along with you. And
we enjoy him. There's the buzzer. 65-56. Leedey will win it tonight over the Mangum Tigers, and they'll advance to the championship ball game tomorrow night against Hobart. Meantime, Mangum will come back and play tomorrow afternoon for 3rd place as they will do battle with Frederick. 65-56 your final. We're back with your totals after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients, and this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office, locations in Altus and Mangum.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Well, Mangum led at halftime, 20-19. Or check that, it was 32. They had 32-27, but then in that third period of play got outscored 22-3, and you just can't recover from something like that. And they lose it by a final score of 65-56. 16 in the loss for Daniel Bernal. Give 14 to Colton Earls, also in double figures. Remy Laughlin, he had 11. 9 for Aiden Warner, 4 on the night for Diego Tellis, and Avery Rogers with 2. Mangum 6 of 10 for the foul line in the ball game. Meantime, Lance Carpenter, 4 of his 5 in double figures, led by 17 for Aaron Hill and for Luke Puffenbarger. 15 on the night for Tyler Price. Give a dozen to Cale Clem and 2 for Alex Kadavy from the foul line. 16 of 22 was this group from Leedey, and again, they win it by a final score of 65-56.
You know, that free throw percentage is incredible. And, you know, usually those basketball, baseball schools do a really good job of shooting free throws, and that was kind of the difference. But the energy they came out with in the third quarter, shooting-wise and defensively, not allowing us good shots, was really impressive to watch. That's a good basketball team, top 10 in Class B. They're going to be probably playing in the quarterfinals of the tournament, the Big House.
All right, so tomorrow our broadcast schedule on Classic Hits 97.7 looks like this. We will have Mangum and Snyder in the girls' consolation championship. That game will get underway at noon. Chad Fox, we know that it'll start on time because it's the first game of the day. So noon tomorrow for the consolation championship between Mangum and Snyder here on Classic Hits 97.7. Then at about 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, the boys' third place game will take place between Mangum and Frederick. Mangum and Frederick tomorrow at about 4 o'clock. Want to remind you, along the network on 1420 KTJS and some other platforms as well, the girls' third place game will feature the Lady Cats of Hobart. They will take on Leedey. That one's set to tip at about 2:40 tomorrow afternoon. And then tomorrow night, the championship ball game on 1420 KTJS and those other platforms will feature the Hobart Cats taking on the Leedey Bison. And that ought to be a fun one. Up above the rim, up and down the floor, that one will be. So for my broadcast duo who do a great job and somehow make me sound A-OK, I want to say thanks to Sam Powers and to Chad Fox. Thanks to you for listening. We look forward to, if you're here tomorrow, seeing you and hugging your neck. If not, make sure you tune in and say hi to us. So for Chad, for Sam, and for our entire broadcast crew, I'm Michael Barnes. Have a great night. You've been listening to Mega Basketball live and in living color exclusively on Classic Hits 97.7.